What's going on, Garage Gang? Matt from GarageMC here. Guys, I hurt my back really bad, but I still want to get a video out to you guys so you got something to watch. Not that there's not plenty of options on YouTube as it is now, but not for me. So, let's get into today's video. So, have you guys ever done something and regretted it before you did it, but still went ahead and did it? Yeah, that's the situation I'm in right now. I don't know if any of you guys noticed, there was a Chevy pickup truck in my front yard that I ended up with through a series of trades, and you know, that's how it ended up here. Started out with a junk 400EX that got sold and then turned into a Raptor 660, do you guys remember? Then that turned into no, the 400EX turned into the Honda Civic, then the Honda Civic turned into the 660 Raptor, and then what did I do with that? I sold it to somebody for cash and a really expensive drone. Then I sold the drone. I don't even remember how many different trade deals went through, but yeah, here's what I regret. Yep, you're seeing it right, guys. A 2002 Yamaha Raptor 660. It's got an 03 grill on it, so for those of you who are like, that's an 03, it's an 02. Yes, I have the paperwork to it. It's the only way I'll do things anymore. I do want nothing without a title. So when he was loading this up, he says, yo, I have this other little quad here. He's like, do you want it? I'll just give it to you. You know, that doesn't mean I got it for free. That means, like, you know, he got a good deal on what he was getting from me, which was that Chevy pickup truck, which I wanted nothing to do with. It was an 89 regular cab step side OBS pickup. Had a crate 350 700R4 transmission, 4x4. All the body mounts and bed rails and everything in the frame were all solid. Had the usual rocker rust. I didn't share it on video because I didn't plan on doing anything with it, so therefore you guys didn't get to see it unless you've seen it in the background of some of my videos. The burgundy colored one. Anyway, got this Raptor plus some cash from him for the truck and the other quad that he brought me, and he's going to bring me another quad too. It'll be here Friday. I'll show you guys what that is. That one I plan on actually doing something with, but here's the other little quad. 1987 Yamaha Moto 4, 100cc. The back wheels are off of it, but they're here. He's got to bring me the hubs on Friday and the stator cover, but this quad actually runs. There's no battery in it now, and obviously without the cover on there, I don't have the pull start, unless it's on the other side. I don't really know these two well. Yeah, now the pull start would be on this side, like I thought. Not going to do nothing with this. I think my buddy Alec wants it, but other than that, this will probably be the only time you guys see it. But let's go ahead and kick it old school style. I got to put some air in these tires so I can move it, because my back is so messed up, guys. I was playing with Emily's daughter, and I was swinging her around, and I threw my back out Friday. Today's now July 4th, so happy Independence Day. Whew, feels like the wind is getting knocked out of me every time I move a certain way. If you'll notice, I'm kind of like holding myself up straight. Sucks. But, you know, like I said, I want to get a video out, so I'm pretty sure I can handle cleaning a quad, you know, at the very least. So let me put some air in these tires, and then we'll set it up with power washer, and let's get to it. Damn, guys, I almost washed this thing before I gave you guys a close-up look at this hunk of shit here. So, has a new clutch in it, from what I'm told, which I believe 0 of. And I'm told the starter is bad. So, none of the battery stuff is hooked up, so don't even know. Really don't even care. Just for what the cylinder head and matching rocker cover bring was worth this to me. Yes, I'm talking about parting this quad out, but of course we're going to wash it first and see what we have, because I don't like taking dirty stuff apart. Let's talk about the options though after I wash this thing and show you guys what we got here. So you can see it's just caked with dirt and everything, just like 9.9 out of 10 quads I end up with are. Nobody ever takes care of stuff. Seats in nice shape. It's aftermarket cover on there. Like I said, yes, I have the title for it, but you can see this thing's just covered in all kinds of schmutz and dirty, just disgusting shit. No headlights on it. It's got the usual broken Raptor reverse knob that Yamaha still doesn't fix to this day. Obviously the key. which does us no good right now. And it's missing the right side foot peg, but he's supposed to be bringing it with the rest of the parts. And he's got a whole nother set of tires for it too that he's bringing me, and there's talks of a whole nother chassis that he possibly has. So we'll see what shows up Friday. I really don't care at this point. Whatever I get after this is just a bonus. But frame is straight, nothing looks bent. Tusk front bumper on there. A-arms are, yep, everything's nice and straight, nothing's bent. So let me get washing it. Oh, it's got some Pro Taper low bend bars on it too. Pro Taper clutch lever and some old school ODI grips. All right, so I rinsed the quad off, guys, soaked it down with LA's Totally Awesome degreaser. We're not going to do anything to this quad in this video. I just wanted to throw a video out for you guys to see what's going on and see how many of you can crack jokes about me grabbing another Raptor 660 after it was a living hell with the other one until it was sold and I couldn't even give the damn thing away. But started raining pretty bad and it just stopped, so I'm like, all right, let me go catch the rest of this and see if I can actually get this uploaded, edited, and all that stuff before tonight, so you guys can have a video on 4th of July. I'm in the middle of making a video fixing the 250EX, and I had to order a couple little parts for the head, or I mean for the rocker cover for the 465, so I'm kind of at a standstill with that. But after I finish putting the 250EX back together and get this out of my life, which will be this one, and that one that I don't want, you know, I gotta, now that this is torn apart, you'll see in the video what's going on with this, why it's still sitting here, why I didn't put everything in it yet. That's not what this video is about, though. But here's the Raptor. It's cleaned up pretty good. It could use another degreasing before I go tearing into it. But, so what I want to talk about with this Raptor is, this thing's been sitting in a field for like 2 years, something like that. I don't know. The fuel line's disconnected on it. All the battery cables and stuff are all disconnected. The positive side terminal where it bolts to the battery is like ripped off. Actually, here, I'll show it to you. Show it to you real quick. See if I can do this one-handed here, which I don't think I can. All right, I'll take the seat off. So you can see we got some jank repairs in here, and part where it bolts to the batteries broke off. I mean, not a big deal. You know, when I part other quads out, guys, I usually keep stuff like this, like the negative and positive cables. You know, just for other stuff that I do, I like to have like OEM cables, even though I can make my own pretty easy. It's not a big deal. Here's just another indicator of how long this thing's been sitting somewhere. We'll go ahead and take a peek in here. I specifically didn't clean this just to show it to you. Yeah, we got squirrel, what are they called, tenants. Yeah, we got some squirrel tenants in here. Filter looks like it's still good, you know. You just clean that up a little bit, good to go. A little duct tape, you know. But so you guys can see, this is just the situation here of what is going on. The fuel line's down here, it's all dry rotted and everything. There's no headlights on it. Fender brackets aren't bolted in, and you know, stuff like that. But I'm thinking about taking the drivetrain out of this quad and selling that. And maybe if you guys are paying attention, you know about this one thing that I got sitting here. 2009 Yamaha R6 engine. I also have the rest of the bike, other than stuff that I won't need from it. Like I just sold the wheels off of it the other day. I'm going to sell the forks off of it. Any stuff I don't need from it. But I got the engine, the throttle bodies, the exhaust, all the wiring, all the controls, the gauge cluster. I got the whole bike, except for the wheels because I sold them. So, I don't know, man. That's something I want to do for a long time. And this is something where I can make a good amount of money off the drivetrain and the electronics from this, and have a whole chassis with everything we need, and keep it all Yamaha. But before we strip this quad down, do you guys want to see, I'll make a video real quick. You know, if you guys want to see it, I'll film it, but if not, I'm going to do it anyway, just because I don't like to sell stuff that I don't know works. So let's see if we can get this, how do all these other YouTubers title stuff so they can get a bunch of clicks. We'll call it abandoned, sitting in a field for 75 years, Raptor 660R, will it run? You know, that should get me a whole 3 clicks. So we'll title it something like that. Well, we'll keep it truthful though. It's been sitting for 2 years, abandoned pretty much. So, you know, maybe my definition of abandoned and other YouTubers is different. Abandoned to me means somebody left it somewhere that's not on their property and never returned for it. That's abandoned, not somebody had it in their yard and just stopped playing with it. That's not abandoned, that's just neglected. But this one's definitely been neglected. So, other little things I've noticed, we've got our valve stem. We've got our valve stem. We've got our valve stem. What's wrong with this picture? And then the other front wheel is not a Yamaha wheel. It's an ITP wheel that is beat to shit. Looks like my ex-girlfriend trying to park next to a curb. And the foot peg that's missing. Not a big deal though. I got something else we get to throw on there if we get this thing running and, you know, test ride it, because I want to run it through its gears before I say I have a good bottom end for sale. You know what I mean? Obviously the top end is another thing, and the carburetors will be another thing. So if it all works, we got good parts that sell. So you guys let me know what you guys think, man. You guys want to see a will it run on this? And also, let me know what you think. We're not going to be able to get to it for a little bit, you know? But this is how I like to do things. I like to collect what I need and have it all here and ready to go. Do my research, know what I got to do, and have a game plan. So I already know the answer. You guys going to be interested in seeing a... It'll just be a Raptor 600, I guess, since an R6 is a 600cc. I don't know, you know, but it'll have a hell of a lot more power, that's for sure. And I've been wanting to build one for a while, and these are the chassis to do it with. These are the 700s. Anyway, guys, quick video, like I said. I hope everybody's having a fun and safe 4th of July. Try not to get, you know, any accidental arson charges tonight. And I'll see you guys in the next video, which is either me paralyzed in the hospital from this injury I got, or fixing this 250EX and getting this thing ready to sell. I'll see you later, Garage Gang.